Today we have another young person in the Voice of the Young series. She is from Bangladesh but studying in UK. Hello everyone, good to be with you once again. We are very fortunate to have with us an enterprising young woman. Her name is Beauty Akter. Over to you, Beauty.
Thank you so much for having me here. I'm really excited to join your program. Okay, so first of all, as you mentioned, I am Beauty Akter. Right now, I am doing my PhD at the University of Sussex. But if I start my journey, so it was not that quite easy to come to this position because the Bangladeshi people, their culture, their notion to the female education, that is not that much good, But right now it is going up and up, increasing day by day. But when I started, it was 13 years back when I started my bachelor degree. I actually completed my higher education in science background, but when I started doing my bachelor degree, I had the dream to become an engineer. But at that time what problem I faced is that not that much people, the girls actually doing engineering in our country, so people did not like the idea, even my parents. So even financially they wanted to think that the girls, why should I spend so much money on her? So that was the main obstacle. So but at least my parents supported me a lot. They thought that yes, although she's a girl, she should take the higher education. Eh, but at that time, although I need to I didn't fulfill my dream to become an engineer, but at last I went to doing my bachelor in English over there, because at that time that English, studying English in bachelor degree, it's quite famous in our country. People actually hail this kind of language, and people actually know that you will learn English if you study English. They do not know the background of doing literature. Even I did not have the idea that I have to read literature.
Yes.
I thought that I will just read some languages, some grammatical things, and so on. But the situation was quite different when I entered into the university, and that time I really feel good. Over the 4 years of my graduation, I was quite impressed by my institution because it was one of the best institution in our country. So it was, although it was a private, but I would say that they have given me the hope that what I can do in the future. I had some mentors, I have some teachers. They say that if you are doing these things, you can do better in the future. So it gave me a hope. I didn't give up at that point. So after that, I also did my master's degree in English language teaching. That time, the literature was quite not that much. So I like a language most of all. But the main problem arise when I get into the job market.
Yes.
Okay, yes, the job market, in the job market, you will not, find so much girls in teaching, in the university mostly, because the problem is happening with around that the female girl or females would go to the school.
Yes.
They will do 9 to 2 job, 2 p.m. job. They will go to the school and they will actually run their home.
Yes.
That was the main purpose of doing girls' education.
Yes.
But I say that I will not go for school or college teaching because my passion was teaching. So I started looking for university teaching because I like that one more. And what actually I liked about my university is that they actually given me the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, I needed to apply, and my qualification, my skill was not that much lesser than a male person.
Yes.
So my institution gave me the chance. So
Yes.
at the same institution, I got the chance to become a teacher, university teacher.
Right.
Wow, that was a fantastic job.
Yeah.
But right now, the beforehand, I started as a teaching apprentice over there, and
Yeah.
then I started as a research assistant. But one day, I would like to say that why I shifted from English. Right now, I am doing management PhD right now,
Yes.
because the situation was quite different, At that point, you say that one messiah came into your life and changed your life forever. So at that point, one person, I would say one mentor came into my life. He discovered the skills I have. So he told me, why not you do something in entrepreneurship? Because at that point, entrepreneurship is a kind of booming in Bangladesh.
Yes.
Not much, but at least the new government was trying to do something in the entrepreneurial activities.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, yes, why not give it a try? If I can have that opportunity, because might be he found that I have that entrepreneurial spirit at that point. So that person actually gave me the chance. So I I will not say that it's a drastic shift. I would say it is a gradual shift
Yeah.
from English language teaching to entrepreneurship teacher.
Okay.
So at that point, I became a teacher of the Department of Innovation and Entrepreneurship. That
Okay.
was back in 2017.
Yeah.
Okay. So that point, when I became the entrepreneurship teacher, I got to know what is happening around
Right.
in our ecosystem, in our economics, even how actually the students perceive entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
At that point, as I was also new, so even the department also knew. Has been introduced newly to our country. The
Yeah.
department offer bachelor degree only. So the department has been just launched in 2015 only. So
Yeah.
not many students were over there. So what did, we did a very I did some curriculum, but I did not do it alone.
Yeah.
There were some teachers from public universities,
Right.
mostly the business teachers, because
Mm-hmm.
entrepreneurship was not that much good over there.
Right.
So we talk with the business teacher, we talk with management teachers, finance teacher, HR teachers. So through their help, we actually designed a good curriculum for the students. So that was a good of journey. But as it was a journey for my teaching career.
Right.
But teaching also helped me what to become an entrepreneur by myself too. You
Okay.
know, yeah. So that point, the students are doing some projects in entrepreneurship. They are doing small startups. Even in the institution, they are getting so much help regarding funds, investments, so many things over there. So that also gave me the idea of doing entrepreneurial activities.
Okay.
So what I did, I thought that first flourish the Bangladeshi ecosystem, and to flourish Bangladeshi ecosystem, you may know that our ecosystem will accept you, or kind of not only I would say accept that, but they actually give you some recognition if you have some international body or relationship with international body.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes. Right.
I started to think, why not connect with some international entrepreneurial activities? Why not become a member of the community, international community? So that gave me a good point. So I become a member, I should say, as director of Global Entrepreneurship Research Network in 2018 December. So that was one of my turning points. So I started working with the researchers around the globe.
Yeah.
My institution become a member, but through my institution I was actually contacting with them how to doing research, or give them some data what is happening in Bangladesh and how we can collaborate. Even we actually brought some international bodies to our institution to
Yeah.
make some collaboration with them. So
Yeah.
this collaboration actually make a face value not only in Bangladesh but around the globe.
Yeah.
During this period, 2017 and 2018, that period actually I make my face value. I give my contribution to the Bangladeshi ecosystem. What happened at that time, I work with some government projects in Bangladesh, even in A2I projects. They were actually giving some entrepreneur activities, wanted to introduce some entrepreneurship courses to the young startups. So how to design those courses. So at that point, I also joined there. Apart from that, we also, through our institution, I also was the member of doing a kind of the course. It's called
Yeah.
certificate
Yeah.
course on diploma course. Actually, it was
Yeah.
a diploma course with the Bangladesh Bank.
Yeah.
So I worked with these government bodies in our country. So people started the fear. I think as a girl, I should have that people might not accept me, but over the time, I started to think that if you have the skills, nobody cannot deny you.
Okay.
And the most important part is, if you the social media, people actually say that the social media is not is a platform for entertainment.
Yeah.
You cannot share anything with others, just for entertainment purpose you are using it. But I use social media to make my face value, to meet with the communities that I did not know, and to make my mark to the other organizations. So
Okay.
people started to through thinking that who is that person, what is she doing,
Yeah. Yeah.
mostly I work over there. So I will say that people, those who are using social media, you can use it for entertainment purpose, no problem, but at the same time you should mm, actually make yourself known to others who you are and what you are capable of doing.
Right.
Important thing. And another important thing, after doing all of these things, yeah, in 2020, I what happened after getting my own activities, I got to learn within these 3 years. I learned so many things about entrepreneurial activities in our country and in other countries. What I do, I started. I gave consultant, or I would say it's not consultancy, but we with my institution I started doing a platform. It is called Knowledge Valley. It is a
Mm-hmm.
co-working space. This is a co-working space that was missing in my institution, or that will help the startups. Those who do not know about the co-working space, I would say that this is as a place where the startups will come, and then they will not only interact with each other, they can interact, but through this space, those who do not have any physical space for running their businesses, they will come here
Yeah.
and they can share their business ideas or business
Yeah.
place to others. So
Yeah.
that was my first initiative to become an entrepreneur.
Okay.
So that was the most important part. So through this journey, how I become that point, actually I did everything. I did how to manage the HR. I did how to design my place so that people will come. I design my furnitures. I talk with some of the startups why you need to come here, and they then start your business. Even I open virtual space over there. So it was as it was a successful over there.
Yeah.
I also did my research, and it was my successful, more or less it was a successful. So
Mhm.
it gave me a kind of satisfaction. Yes, I can do too.
Yes.
I started as an English teacher,
Yes.
those who do not like this, and I came into this point
Yes.
to do something by myself.
Yes.
So that was quite I would say thrilling for me,
Okay.
exciting.
Mhm.
Yes. At that point, after doing all these things, as I work with the startups, I also got recognition as the global mentor for startups.
Yes.
That was done by World Business Angel Investment Forum.
Yes.
So that is a quite a big organization. Those who are working with the European Business Association as well. So yeah, that was one important thing. And at the end of all these small things is giving me the motivation right now. At the end of 2020, what I thought that why not I am a woman right now. Why not do something for the girls?
Yeah.
Why not do something the women entrepreneurs?
Yeah.
Those who are not getting that much platform, those who are actually lag behind in getting fun,
Yeah.
in connecting with the people.
Yeah.
So at that point, I thought that it will be a very good pleasure to during the COVID period. I thought in 2020, that the COVID has been started, everything has closed down. So that was every people were just shocked, surprised. They are where no funding has been coming, nobody is interacting with each other, only virtual interaction. So I thought that why not take this chance and then make something big. At that point, I think I to encourage or to boost the girl entrepreneur, I actually launched Global Entrepreneurship Congress,
Mhm.
and that was the biggest congress in that year. So I actually invited around 70 global speakers. I would say speakers, it is leaders, the entrepreneurs, the policymakers.
Yeah.
Even in my even in my session, the prime minister, the first female prime minister, former female prime minister of Mauritius, actually she joined. She opened my program,
Wow.
so you can understand
Yeah.
the
It's something
problem.
thrilling.
Yes,
Really thrilling.
yes, and even in my program, I got ministers.
Yeah.
I got the CEO and MD of Startup Bangladesh. That
Yeah.
is one of the most important
Yeah.
uh, venture capital firm in
Yeah.
Bangladesh.
Yeah.
She actually joined my program.
Yeah.
So, ministers, policymakers, and so many global leaders actually joined my program. So that
Yeah.
was quite interesting.
Yeah.
More than 1 million people actually viewed this program virtually,
Yeah.
and they actually joined. They shared their knowledge, how
Yeah.
they impacted or they influenced by the speech of the speakers.
Yeah.
They actually what they some of my students, I would say right now, because they were my students.
Yeah.
So some of my girls students, they started their ventures after listening to this. Yes, if they can do it, if they can start from the scratch, why
Yeah.
can't we?
Yeah.
So some of the students even started their ventures after hearing this such kind of issues. So
Okay.
that was a quite success. Even some um, female entrepreneurs, they got some investments from the foreign investors.
Yeah.
That was also my success. So it was a quite wholesome event for me. I never thought that I could do these things within a very short period of time, although the COVID was happening. So short period of time, I completely could do this thing. So these actually happened over me over the time. If I can do it, why can't you? That's the main motivation. So that's now the 2020 have passed. The right now, then I thought I started working. I started working with some partners or partner organization. I gave them. I worked with them. I did some research with them. So during that time, I was also doing some researches. But the most problem I found is that helped me to doing my PhD is that when I talk with my startups or any kind of, even it is male or female, whoever it is. But the problem was that if they want big investment, what I found that big investors are mostly from the foreign investors, you know.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
but in Bangladesh, if you want to get foreign investments, it's not that easy.
Yeah.
Even one big company that got $2 million as their investment, they had to register their company in another country to get the
Yeah.
investment.
Yes.
That was quite kind of disappointing. At the same time, I was thinking, why not foreign investor is coming to our country? What is the problem behind our policy?
Yeah.
So I found that there were some cultural issues, there were some financial barriers, there were some policy issues. Mostly these kind of things are happening might be, and even the startups also saying that if I need to register my company in another country, what does that mean? My
Yeah.
country is not giving me that much of ease of doing business.
Yes.
So that motivated me. Why can't I contribute that one to my policy that will help my country or my startup to bring some global investment in our country, and
Yeah.
that will also boost our economy.
Yeah.
So that point, I actually think that to take those initiatives, I will research on it.
Yeah.
As I was also doing my teaching over
Yeah.
the time. I never stopped my teaching.
Yeah.
So the teaching and the ecosystem policy both will be aligned if I do that research and help my country to improve in that part.
Yeah.
So at that point, I thought that let's do something and start doing PhD. So after that I did my research proposal, and I actually contacted with several universities that you people know. And luckily I got chance to doing my PhD in entrepreneurship at the University of Sussex right now.
Yeah.
So it is in management, and definitely my area is entrepreneurship. I
Yeah.
also working with the corporate entrepreneurship. So corporates are mostly doing some of the the big investment. Most big investment comes from not from individual venture capital, rather corporate venture capitalists.
True.
So I
True.
thought that bringing that CVC into my
Okay.
country would be very helpful.
Yeah.
So that was kind of my journey from become a English person to become a kind of reaching this point. Hopefully, I can do something better in contribute to the economy in the future as well.
Well, that's a wonderful and exciting journey. How are your parents feeling about it all?
For them, it was they never thought about it. First of all,
Yeah.
because in my family background, only I am the first person who is doing PhD,
Yeah.
and it is also outside of my country.
Right.
There was no person is doing PhD. So
Right.
for them, they are really they cried when I actually said them, yes, I'm doing PhD. I get scholarships over there. You need not to give me any kind of help financially.
Yeah.
Rather, I will do it by myself.
Yeah.
And it was quite interesting for them. I just loved their smile and their cry.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And
Yeah.
the crying was with happiness.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely
Okay.
out of happiness.
Yeah. Okay. And the scholarship gives you enough money.
Yeah, that gave me enough money in
Yeah.
doing my PhD. Yes.
Okay. And do you know where are you in your PhD? Halfway through, or where are you?
I have completed 1 year over
Yeah.
there. Right
Yeah.
now, I had my already proposal defense,
Yeah.
so I passed it successfully. Right now, I will just start working on writing papers.
Okay.
So what is happening around and blah blah blah, collecting data.
Okay, good. Because mostly, doing a PhD is like going through hell. Okay. It is
So,
going. So I,
you know,
I'm just warning you. It's going through. PhD is not a joke. It's hell. Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Right.
definitely. Yeah, I
Right
can,
now,
I can.
you look happy, but PhD is very, very hellish. Okay.
But at the University of Sussex, I am enjoying a lot. They are helping me. My supervisors are also supporting me a lot, and the professor Chirantan who introduced us,
Yes.
he is quite friendly, and he took two courses. Even in 2 semesters, he took two courses, and I am just blessed. I would say that
Okay.
he kind of person who has actually gave me some learning, good learning.
Okay. Wonderful. Maybe we'll catch up with you 1 year from now to see whether you are still so excited, or you are saying, "Oh my God, why did I do this?" Because many people have
But
a rough.
if somebody is one is in passion, if you love your job,
Yeah.
definitely you do not know what circumstances will arise.
Yeah.
You will definitely gonna to actually raise. So
Okay.
I love it. That's my point.
It's
That's why
obvious.
I can smile.
We can hear it, we can see it, we can feel it, we can touch it.
Yeah.
We know it. Okay. Yeah. Anything else you want to add?
Mostly I would like to say that uh, the that entrepreneurial activities right now it's booming, not only in Bangladesh but also around the world.
Yeah.
So the problem I find is that the women entrepreneurs are not that much getting what the male entrepreneurs are getting.
Yeah.
So in my point of view, I would say that women can come forward. If I can do it, you can do it as well,
Yeah.
because I had no background of doing businesses.
Yeah.
It is not necessarily you need capital, you
Yeah.
need fund.
Yeah.
What you need is your interest and passion in doing things. If
Okay.
you have mind, the lots of people will come and give you the support. And there are some venture capitalists in our country, those who are IBCs. You can go to them. Even the banks are giving loans. Even our angel investors are giving you the funds.
Yeah.
Why not take the opportunity to flourish yourself? If
Okay.
you can do it, your next generation will be motivated and encouraged, and they will contribute to your society, to your national economy. That's the most important part. That's why economics matters. And I
Well,
do not know about that much economy that you do.
no, no,
You
it's a
know it
wonderful,
better.
it's a very wonderful message and delivered so eloquently and with
Yeah.
such passion. And as I said, I want to be back with you after 1 year to see whether
Yeah.
you're still smiling.
Of
or,
course,
or-
I would love to. I would be
all right,
honored.
so we will do that, and let's say bye to the viewers, and we will talk a little bit after we have stopped the recording. Okay. Okay, so bye everybody, and
Bye,
I'll be
everyone.
back
Hope and
soon, hopefully with another interesting and passionate person. Bye till then. Bye.